Guys, I'm sure you've all been aware of social media. Jonny Evans to Manchester City, you're seeing anything from 20, 25, 27, 30 million. I mean, that's madness. Now, most people would call Danny Evans a reborn. Jonny Evans, yeah, he is a reborn. Jonny Evans a reborn, and he is. I mean, he's 29. You'd think he's much older than that. But let's look at it on the surface now. Firstly, I will say this: it defies my logic because Pep does need a centre half, and I think they need a centre half to win any league. I would stand corrected. I do think they have the ability and the quality to win the league, but I just think I look at it when you're not at your worst of when you're at your worst of games, when you're at your worst of days, when you have injuries, do you have the squad? And I think their centre halves they're lacking compared to the Uniteds and things like that. Yes, they dominate and trump United in the sense of their attacking options, and they'll probably score more goals over the season than them. But scoring goals doesn't necessarily win a league titles. Defensive back lines win titles. So yeah, um, on that basis, they do need him. There's rumours they're getting him because he's homegrown and things like that. I can see him playing, but I can't see him playing because they've got Stones, Company if he's fit, Otamendi. I'd rather, do you know what? Otamendi's probably better than Evans, but I'd rather play Evans. He's more my sort of centre half. I know what I'm getting type thing with him. So yeah, he's not really the sort of signing I thought, but they could do a lot worse. He is a rebuild, like I said, by 29. He spent the most part of his career at United. Probably 08 to 11, 2011 is his best patch of form and best as a player, as a United player, because I think that's when Rio got an injury. It was either Rio or Vidic, one of them got an injury, and he got to partner them, and he played a decent amount of football. Like I said, he's 29. I think he's won 3 Premier League titles. He's a steady Eddie. You won't remember he's playing, but he won't necessarily make mistakes. He's experienced. He's street smart, no doubt, from being a good defender, playing on the Fergie at United, ultimately going to Pulis and learning how to defend, perfecting your craft of defending. He's the Pep Guardiola of defending. To be honest with you, if we're really technical. Now, if I was Evans, I would jump at this. To be honest with you, you can't get onto Evans. I mean, yes, he's got United ties, but he doesn't owe United anything. He's 29. He has the chance to go and play Champions League football. You're not really going to learn anything at 29, but try and learn something new. Go from Pulis. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure his training sessions must be defensive drill focus, defending set pieces, making the most of set pieces, positionally. Versus Pep Guardiola is probably all ball centric, ball focused, improving you on the ball, stepping out of defence, and he is an okay ball player. Arsenal tried to get him last year. Pulis has even said it. Ultimately, he didn't come for whatever reason. But yeah, if I was him, I would jump at this chance to win at the 4th Premier League and maybe a champs and things like that. It is a chance. Now, there's rumours Pep doesn't want to get zanged for the fee. He doesn't want to pay. He doesn't want to be held to no extortionate prices. I don't blame him for that personally. When you consider Evans, nothing against Evans, but if you knew you were going to someone that's forward thinking as Pep, if you knew you had Evans written down as someone you're going to go for, there was Michael Keane there for 30 mil that's gone Everton. Ben Gibson, I'm not saying one's better, but on the basis that he's young and he had a promising season for Middlesbrough. And I think a lot of sides should have went for Ben Gibson, to be honest. And if you were just trying to fill homegrown quotas, you could have signed someone young with more scope. So there was him. But it's not the worst of signings. Now, for the fee, though, I would say, if you're going to spend that, I know these players are not English and they don't aid the homegrown, but for 30 million, etc. Personally, I'll be trying to put an extra 30 and make it 60 and trying to buy Toby. Now, it would probably be hard with Spurs because you can't go and tell you sold us Kyle Walker for 50, you can't get Toby for 60. But I would still try. Barcelona should be trying to get Toby as well, to be honest with you, off topic. But yeah, the likes of Toby, Marquinhos, he just come to my head. He's pretty overrated, but he's a good centre-half. Laporte is exactly the same as Marquinhos in the sense that he's overrated a bit, but he's a good centre-half. And Pep hasn't hid his interest in these sort of players. You've seen Laporte linked. Why not go for him? Even Eric Dyer on the basis that he's homegrown, he can play centre-half. He can do that Pep stuff of playing multiple positions. I think the rumours were true that United did unrustle him a bit and he did want to go. So on that basis, if City come for him, you'd think he'd want to go. And you could see him dragging his heels. Like Evans, they could do a lot better, but they could do a lot worse. It's not as bad as people are making out. He is a rebuild, but he's okay, literally okay. He's all right, nothing else. If he starts, he starts. I mean, like I said, he's street smart. I suppose with Stones, he could try and give some tips to Stones about how to defend, how to be street smart, how to defend first. He's a 3-time Premier League winner, so that he can offer some experience to the younger players, to players in general, about how to go about it with the 38 games and how to get over the line and win the league. Could also give some tips as to how Fergie did it. He can also just be a leader, if this is true. But if I was him, I'll do it. Nothing against him. If I was him, I'll do it. If I was Pep, I'd be looking at better. I wouldn't. I mean, I know the market's mad, but 30 mil for someone at West Brom that is 29 years of age, that has even been caught handballing, and he's not as good as he used to be, but he's okay. I'm just looking at it from the manager's point of view. From his point of view, from Pep, Evans' point of view, no-brainer. Should do it without thinking twice. Should leave without thinking twice. I just think all the points I've said throughout this video, the money as well. Like, I know football's, whatever you say, people, man, football is about money. You need that money. You need that cash. Careers are short. He should be trying to do this. So, yeah. And, yeah, there's not really that much ambition at West Brom. No offence to any fans that are probably watching this. But, guys, Deluded Guna, and I'm signing out. There's not much more to say on this. I just thought I'd offer my two pence on this. Just an issue in football I thought I'd talk about. But, guys, like I said, I'm signing out. Get in the comments, subscribe, do it all, man. Thank you.